You've never seen a backpack like this one. This one has secrets to share with you if you know how to listen. This is the Modobag Pro, a carry-on suitcase that has a mind of its own. It knows when it's being lifted, when it's being moved or rotated, and it can whisper those clues into your ear via Bluetooth. You pair it with an app on your phone, which then shows you icons representing what the backpack is telling you. It doesn't actually speak. The idea is that you can hear the backpack and then glance down at your phone for confirmation. So why would you need a backpack that whispers to you? Well, let us say you're flying through an airport and you turn around for a second to get your boarding pass out of your wallet, but then you can't find your bag because someone's stolen it. Not only does the Modobag Pro have GPS tracking built in so you can find it on a map, but it also knows when it's been picked up and moved. If someone grabs it and tries to walk off with it while you're getting distracted, the backpack will start whispering frantically to try to get your attention. You can also set up geofences around your bag. So if someone takes it without your permission, you can hit a button in the app to make the backpack start making noise until it's returned. And even if you haven't had your bag stolen, you don't have to worry about accidentally leaving it behind anymore. As soon as you move away from it for just a few seconds, the app will send you an icon letting you know to double-check that you really do want to leave it behind. Of course, there are plenty of backpacks with built-in GPS locators already on the market. But even those backpacks just give you a numerical location. They don't tell you anything about how they're actually being moved or where they're facing, which is exactly what the Modobag Pro can do because it's got 9 built-in IMUs, which stands for inertial measurement units. These little sensors detect changes in movement, acceleration, and rotation. They're used in a lot of different fields, including in video games to track the movement of your head. And the combination of all 9 gives the backpack precise spatial awareness. In fact, the whole thing is running a form of machine learning called a hidden Markov model. All that fancy math stuff basically lets the backpack use the data from all of its sensors to infer what orientation it is in, whether it's sitting upright, lying down, being carried, or even if it's moving on a conveyor belt. That said, the developers have spent a lot of time testing this to make sure it won't go off accidentally. Like if you put it in your car's trunk for instance and then drive to the airport. The backpack will be able to tell the difference between that kind of movement and the kind of movement that happens when someone is walking with it in their hands. But you might be wondering why not just take all these IMUs and put them in something like a wallet or a purse, something that you keep close to you and therefore wouldn't get separated from as easily as a backpack. Well, the creators of Modobag actually considered this, but ultimately decided against it. For one thing, smaller items tend to have less surface area, meaning that it's harder for the IMUs to get a reliable reading from them. But more importantly, if you're carrying a small item like a purse or a wallet, the way that you hold it is constantly changing. You could be holding the strap, cradling it, tapping it against things, opening it up, putting it in different pockets throughout the day. But the thing is, you expect your bag to sit still when you're not moving it. So if you were holding a backpack and it started whispering to you that it was being moved, you would probably look down to see if someone's trying to steal it. But if your smaller bag suddenly starts whispering to you while you're holding it, you probably won't think anything of it. But still, if you were going to use this service, you'd probably want to have that option. And the Mola guys have actually figured that out too. There is a feature in the app where you can tag certain items as something that you always keep on your person. When you're traveling, the backpack will still check in on those items every once in a while to make sure they haven't strayed too far. But if you've labeled something as something that you never leave behind, the app won't alert you if that item gets separated from you, because by definition, it shouldn't ever get separated from you. That said, it would be weird if you were holding your backpack and it started whispering to you. To solve this, the Modobag has another sensor called an EKG, an electrical heart rate sensor. Basically, it detects the subtle changes in your muscle activity when you're gripping something. So if you're holding your backpack, the backpack will know you're holding your backpack. and it'll stop freaking out about being moved. If you want to get a Modobag for yourself, though, you'll have to hurry. The original version of this backpack was released back in 2017 and was funded through a Kickstarter campaign. Unfortunately, the company ran into some trouble developing their prototype and they were unable to ship products to their Kickstarter backers until 2020. And now they're reselling their updated model on their website for $489. Now, that's a pretty penny for a backpack. But considering some carry-ons cost nearly that much and have none of these smart features, I guess it's not so bad. Just, please hurry up and ship the thing so we can test it out. Speaking of things that go missing, have you ever lost track of time? No, seriously, if you didn't have a watch or your phone nearby, could you tell what time it was? Or if you wanted to impress your date by knowing what time the movie you two are going to see is supposed to start, you show them your phone, they roll their eyes and say, "I thought we were meeting in 30 minutes. With this month's sponsor, you'll never lose track of time again. A T-Rex has a 1.3-inch always-on display that tells you the time no matter what, even if the battery dies. But it's also got activity and sleep tracking along with a heart rate monitor, stress meter, and blood oxygen reader. And it's compatible with both Android and iOS. The T-Rex has all of that built into a durable, comfortable package. You can swim with it. It's resistant to dust and high and low temperatures. And it comes in 3 colors. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment with your ideas of what we should cover in future videos.